in Tinley Park to sell 159th and 84th. You'll pay $301. And if you see a lower price, you can call us at 312-409-4277.
WBDM News Time, 4:38. Traffic and weather together on the 8th, sponsored by MegaPro's Home Improvement and Remodeling. Here's Claire Lane.
Just a reminder, CTA Blue Lines are back on the move after being temporarily stopped in both directions after an unauthorized person was on the tracks at Kedzie. The crews are saying to expect some delays, and some of these trains to be moving express. So just plan on extra time. You know the routine. A little bit of extra time on both sides of the Eaton, 32 either way. Kedzie out, 35 to Montrose. Express in Savvy 15. It's an hour to O'Hare. About an hour and 17 coming in from O'Hare. 54 minutes in off the junction. Outbound Dyke, 50 to Manheim, an hour and 5 to 390. You might have a stall at York, snow gone. An hour and 12, Route 390 coming in, 37 to Manheim. Stevenson out, 42 to the Tri-State, 55 to 355. Then you have a pothole in the center lane, just past Kedzie. An hour and 5 coming in from 355, 40 minutes in off the Tri-State. Outbound Dan Ryan, I think 50, inbound 30, outbound 5722, inbound 17, Bishop Ford out 23, inbound great. Southbound Lakeshore Drive is not so great. It's very heavy. North all the way through Grand Park, 47 days. Northbound tied at McCormick Place all the way up to Chicago. How we doing on that Tri-State Tollway? Trent Erickson, spot here, Mobile 780.
Southbound is pretty terrible from Charleston to Hinsdale Oasis. Said earlier, Stone that Roosevelt's been cleared out, but then you're supposed to drive a mile long, and then past 159 to the Bishop Ford, northbound slows Roosevelt to Irving Park Willow to 176. Should up Trent Erickson and 5-year-old Mobile 780.
Westbound 80 is crawling, approaching the Des Plaines River Bridge with the crash in the 2 left lanes. Eastbound's pretty bad too. Kedzie most of the way to the Spur on eastbound 8094. Get traffic and weather together on the 8th every 10 minutes on News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM.
WBVM Anki weather. Shower thunderstorm is just a portion of the area this evening. Muggy tonight, low 70. For Independence Day, clouds and sun. Very warm Anki and with a heavy shower thunderstorm in the area. Mostly in the afternoon and evening, high 88, low 74. Lakefront temperature 74. Midway and O'Hare 84. I'm Anki Weather's Bob Larson. On Chicago's weather station, News Radio 780, 105.9 FM.
On the WBBM Market Watch, the Dow finished up triple digits, adding 179. NASDAQ added 61. S&P up 23. WBBM News Time, 4:40.
The military hardware moving into place for President Trump's 4th of July celebration on the National Mall. Women with the peace group Code Pink say they're against the president's plans.
We want to denounce Donald Trump politicizing and militarizing the 4th of July, which is supposed to be a day that we come together.
The president's promising what he calls the show of a lifetime.
The shocking turn of events in the case of an Alabama woman who was charged by a grand jury with manslaughter after the loss of her fetus after she was shot in a fight she started.
An Alabama prosecutor is dropping manslaughter charges against a woman after she lost her fetus when she was shot during a fight. A grand jury had indicted 27-year-old Marche Jones last week after concluding she intentionally caused the death of her 5-month-old fetus by starting a fight with another woman over the fetus's father. Investigators said 23-year-old Ebony Jemison fired in self-defense. Jim Crusillo, CBS News.
A federal judge temporarily blocked an Ohio law today. It bans abortion after a fetal heartbeat can be detected, allowing clinics to continue to provide the procedure as a legal battle advances. Today's decision stopped enforcement of the so-called heartbeat bill, and opponents argue would effectively ban their procedures as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy before many women know that they're pregnant.
Residents in a town in California are letting state and federal lawmakers know how they feel about the new state gun laws.
The desert town of Needles, California, the boyhood home of Peanuts creator Charles Schultz, recently declared itself a sanctuary city for those who think state gun laws infringe on their Second Amendment rights. They've had the city attorney working on a resolution asking the California legislature to allow licensed gun owners in other states to carry their firearms in town. It's part of a growing conservative movement to push back against stricter gun laws. Dozens of sheriffs in New Mexico and Washington state have vowed not to enforce the new laws. Pam Coulter, CBS News.
Our top trending stories are next, along with sports. WBVM News Time, 4:42.
Sometimes it's hard to keep your cool, like when your AC decides not to work. Trust ABC and consider it cool. Schedule today at 4abc.com. ABC Plumbing, Sewer, Heating, Cooling, and Electric. Consider it done.
A man carry Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram exclusive just announced with Chrysler Capital. 0% financing on new Jeep products. New Jeep Cherokee Latitude, Sport, Limited, Jeep Compasses, Renegades, 0% on all of them. Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited, Overland, Summits, 0% on all of them. And make no payments till October. 500 new Jeeps direct from Detroit have just arrived at Man Cary, Chrysler, Jeep Dodge Ram, and Oklahoma with 0% financing. Bank reps on site with $25 million to lend. You will drive home today in a new Jeep at Man Cary's. New Jeep Cherokees, Latitudes, Sports, Limited, 0%. New Jeep Grand Cherokees, Limited, Overlands, Summits, 0%. Jeep Compasses, Renegades, yep, 0%. And make no payments till October. Don't forget this Man Cary, Chrysler, Jeep Dodge Ram, and Chrysler Capital exclusive offer can only be found in one place and one place only. Man Cary, Chrysler, Jeep Dodge Ram on 95th Street in Oklahoma.
With credit on select models plus tax, title, license, and dock fee.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-501-3689 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-501-3689 for your free author submission kit. Again, 800-501-3689. You make a million